Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. Today in studio with us, we have two special guests from Joplin to not only tell us about their experience with the Joplin tornado, but also talk about a screening of a documentary called Hope Builds from the Home Depot. Rick, Ron, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. So first off, obviously for us here locally, the Joplin tornado was a very significant event. The Home Depot store was destroyed, but despite that, the store and the company rose up to help in the recovery efforts following the tornado. So what was that experience like for you gentlemen?
Well, for me, it was amazing what the Home Depot can do for its employees and for the communities. They've been doing that for years. For the Joplin experience, it was a phenomenal effort, a team effort, and to watch it all come to from the beginning of when it happened to where it is today. It's just been fantastic working with the Home Depot and seeing how the company has helped not just me, but the whole community.
Right. I remember how quickly you guys had the tent store up, immediately following to provide services to those that were in need to start the rebuilding process.
Right.
And of course, this documentary that you'll be screening is not just about the Joplin tornado. As you mentioned, Home Depot has stepped up across the country through a number of disasters. So what exactly is the documentary going to cover?
So yeah, it starts back from when they had the response during hurricanes. It's been 30 years ago, like I was saying earlier, where they would come in and help with housing, clothing, whatever anybody needed, not just the associates, but with people in need all around the communities, with hurricanes down south, and even with fires out west. They've been doing this for a long time, and they'll continue doing this.
And so you have the screening coming up on Wednesday, so tell me a little bit about the screening. What do people need to know if they want to come out?
Yeah, they're going to have the people from the corporate, and they'll come in and they're going to have a video they're going to show. Basically, it's going to give from the beginning they started, like say about 30 years ago, till now, to where they're going to show what they've done and what they're going to continue to do.
And that's this Wednesday from 3 to 5, and I understand you're holding the screening in the lumber aisle.
Correct.
At the store, so it's plenty of space down there for folks to come in, but it is also first come, first serve on seating. So.
Right. Yeah.
And just again, what's it like for you all to be part of this company? It's one thing if you work at a Home Depot store and you hear about what the company does, but to have experienced it firsthand, what's that been like?
It's just tremendous. The stuff that they did for us immediately. It's like, the store manager's wife called me right away, made sure that me and my wife were okay, and I was at work there and got off at 5 o'clock, and fortunate enough not to have to go through that immediate. But the stuff that they did for us, everybody stayed home for 2 weeks and were paid for their time off while the tent was being set up. They had a meeting, called everybody in and asked, who needed help with housing or who needed help with food or clothing. They gave cash money to associates in need. Just tremendous stuff that they did for us. Really, incredible right from the get-go all the way through. They fed us, we didn't have a break room or anything. They brought food in for us, twice a day, and we had cookouts every day, and the community, the people that weren't affected, brought food for us. It just every day somebody were bringing food by. It was just tremendous. The entire community, coming together like that, and the stuff that Home Depot did, just incredible. Felt fortunate to, everything they've done for us.
We'll get to see some of that in this documentary. Gentlemen, thanks so much for stopping by this morning. We've got all the information you need at KOAMnewsnow.com. We'll be right back.